Okay, so for those of you who are Pokemon fans, Pokemon Legends Arceus recently came out, and I guess what the main or the character eats, like mostly, at least towards the beginning of the game anyways, are these potato mochis, and they're actually really easy to eat, Japanese special. So I thought that I would show you all today how to make it for you serious fans out there. All right, cool. So the first ingredient to potato mochi is obviously some potatoes. So you need about 290 grams or so about 2 medium potatoes, and just cook them for about 20 minutes. Make sure that they are soft because you're gonna have to mash them later. So put that aside to cool, and then while we do that, we're going to make the sauce that you're gonna coat it with. Very easy. 2 tablespoons of your sugar, your soy sauce, and then 2 tablespoons of mirin, which is a Japanese sweet rice wine. And for those of you that don't have mirin, feel free to just substitute water. You might want to adjust this mix a little bit. Like I think a little bit more soy sauce might be nice here, but I'll put the recipe all down below. So in the game, the potato mochi were just served alone by itself. But in a lot of the recipes that I saw, there's actually a small piece of seaweed around each one, just because the mochi with the sauce gets kind of really sticky and it's hard to handle. And the seaweed, what the seaweed does is it protects your fingers, and so you can grab it and it's easier to eat. So if you like seaweed, you can do that. If you don't, you don't have to. So I think typically people peel the potato peel off first so you can have a smoother mochi, but 88% they say of the nutrition from the potato is in the skin. So I don't mind a little rough texture at all. I kind of prefer it, but if you all want a smoother texture, just peel the potato first, and then now we're just gonna mash it, and then we're gonna add in some potato starch and water just to form a dough ball. So I added right around 4 tablespoons of water to this mix, but if you're finding it a little bit sticky, a little bit wet, feel free to add more starch, and then vice versa. If it's too dry, add just a little bit more water. So now you just want to divide them up into maybe like 8 balls. So right now I have the heat on at about medium. You don't want to burn it. And each side should take a couple of minutes because not only are you browning it to make it crispy, but you're also trying to cook up all of that starch in the middle of the mochi as well. And these guys are quite thick. And it's okay if they're not all cooked because you're gonna cook it a second time with the sauce. But just have it be a couple of minutes each side until it turns golden brown. So now what we're doing is cooking the potato mochi in that kind of that glaze sauce that we made. And again, medium heat, nothing too high. You want to let this sauce just reduce a bit until it thickens up, and then make sure to flip it so that everything is nice and coated. And this also cooks the mochi up to the center a bit more. I mean, this is pretty much the money shot. So all of that starch is really soaking up that nice soy sauce and sugar and mirin flavoring. So now we're just gonna plate it up, and I'll show you how they would serve it on the game, but then I'll show you how to eat it with the seaweed as well. These were super, super addictive. If you've ever seen me make the Chinese style potato gnocchi before, it has this chewy bite to it, but it's still kind of dense, chewy, not so much a potato. It's a little bit more kind of bouncy than a potato, and it's just delicious. And that glaze outside makes it makes it absolutely magical. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you are, playing the game, I hope you all are having fun and catching them all. All right, great. I will see you all again next time. Bye.